Vaughn and Big Mike got arrested and charged with 1 count of murder and 2 attempted murders and was both facing life in prison. Vaughn kept it solid and spent a few years behind bars fighting the case. But Big Mike folded and started cooperating with the police.
When you fold and start cooperating with the police, that can be a problem. But sometimes guys think that they don't have any choice. You know, you look at the old days with the mob, the Cosa Nostra, the Code of Silence. Well, how do you think John Gotti got taken down? He got taken down from the inside by Sammy the Bull. And the only way that happened is because they showed him video and audio of Gotti planning a hit on him. So there is no loyalty anywhere.
He admitted he and Vaughn was the ones who shot up the party, but he told prosecutors it was Vaughn's idea and that he was the one who actually caught the body.
So it was his idea. Bullshit.
Case took over 2 years to go to trial, but when it finally came to testify, Big Mike ain't take the stand. He probably realized that being labeled a snitch was going to be rough, whether he beat the case or got sent to prison.
So what happens when something like that, you talk to the cops. They can't use his out-of-court statements in Vaughn's trial because he's first of all, he's saying it was his fault, not mine. And he's pointing the finger at him. So in order for them to use his testimony, he has to appear and testify at trial. Because he says, I'm not going to, there's no evidence against King Vaughn. Or at least they can't use his evidence against him because it's what? Hearsay. Hearsay is a statement out of court made by the declarant offered to prove the truth of the matter asserted.
At the last minute, he refused to testify. No other witnesses came forward, and there wasn't enough evidence to convict Vaughn of the crime. So he got released, and Big Mike got hit with 28 years for the murder.
So here's why he got 28. And this was really stupid on his part because he admitted to the crime. But when you're talking to the police, there generally should be a proffer agreement, and meaning that they can't use anything against you as long as you're telling the truth. However, if he didn't have that agreement and he thought he was going to walk, and all of a sudden he gets cold feet, then all of a sudden, what has he done? He snitched on himself, and he fucked himself out of any cooperation agreement. And so now he's taking the full brunt.
Prosecutors had little evidence to bring a conviction without his testimony. So he probably would have gotten off if he stayed quiet.
So here's the thing. It's really heady sitting in a jail cell. Sitting in that cinder block cell with the clanging doors and everything. And some guys can take it, some guys can't. Vaughn evidently could take it, and he shut his mouth, that's why he walked. And don't you think it's ironic? The one who tried to get cooperation all of a sudden didn't, and then he got 28 years and Vaughn walked. There's another doctrine called corpus delicti. You can't be convicted on your own word alone, but there was enough evidence to corroborate what he said in order for them to use his own statement. Just silly.